like this today to get the friends and family of both Carl Vinson and Carrier Wing 2 and our embarked staffs of Carrier Strike Group 1 and Desron. We're happy to have you all on board today. If you look out the window right here, you can see it. That's 3rd Fleet headquarters. We like to drive by and show 3rd Fleet America's favorite aircraft carrier every time we get underway or we pull back into port. Okay, in front of us right now, we have the Navy League, who is recognizing our Sailors of the Quarter and Sailors of the Year. So each quarter we pick 4 sailors. It's a competition among all the 20 departments on board. Hi, Gun Boss. Where's Gun Boss? No Gun Boss, sorry. The 20 different departments on board will nominate sailors. They get interviewed. It's a great opportunity for professional development for the sailors. The department get to highlight their best. We do it at the 4 different rank structures. Those four. So right now they're getting an award. Plus they're getting a little bit of money, I think, actually. So a round of applause for our Sailors of the Quarters and the Sailors of the Year. Y'all can't see them. So like I said, I'm super proud of this crew. We've done a lot together since I've been here. I've been here a little over 2 years now at this point. We did the Air Wing of the Future first deployment with the F-35 and a bunch of their airplanes. 7th Fleet deployment. At the end of COVID, we survived that. We came back to San Diego. We did our 6-month maintenance availability. We finished 5 days early, which is no small task. Partnering with the Puget Sound Naval Shipyard. And then we got underway and we started workups. Most of y'all know we just got back on Sunday morning from TISTA, Tailored Ships Training Availability and Group Sale, the first time the strike group, air wing ships all come together. We achieved something that no one's achieved before. That's called Blue Water Certification, which means that we can trust the ship and the air wing to fly together when there's no divert fields available. That's a big deal. Next underway for us is going to be MTT. In May, we're going to get underway for a week, and then later we'll do COM2. I'll talk about that in a second. So the ship, it's a big ship. If you haven't figured out that, big gas ship, 20 departments. The ship's crew is about 3,000 people. That equals about 1% of the active duty Navy. So 1 in every 100 U.S. Navy sailors wears a Carl Vinson ball cap. Pretty significant. When we get underway with the air wing, that takes us up to 1.6-0.7% of the Navy is embarked on this ship. Like I said, 20 departments. We host 3+ staffs. One of those is the air wing. That includes 9 different squadrons. So I want to give a special shout out to CAG 2 today. They're going to be providing our air power demonstration that's going to take place just after noon. So right after noon, we'll have that air power demo. So CAG 2, round of applause, please. So we did a practice air power demo on Friday, and we had the crew up on the flight deck to simulate you all. And it was kind of fun to watch, and I can't believe what we're going to get to show you today. So please make your way up there. The final event for the air power demo will be the cat shot, I think, the catapult shot. That's going to be in front of you. Make sure you have hearing protection. Please make sure you have hearing protection. All right, I meant to shout out to the crew, specifically supply department. We did have a team of folks from all the departments that came together to put this thing on. We've been wanting to get the families out here for a long time, but I'd like to give a special shout out to 2 departments. One of them is supply department. They're the folks that give us all the food and drink and a whole bunch of other stuff. But so we'd be very hungry if it weren't for them. So shout out to supply department, and reactor department is my other folks. So the nukes, unfortunately the nukes, to enable this to happen, when we got home on Sunday, they all stayed on board the ship. And they kept the plant running, at least one of them, then we started one up last night. And so they do that every time we get in or pull back in. They stay a little longer To enable this, we had to keep the nukes on board to do that. So it's kind of crazy to think about, but about 40 feet below your feet right now is an operating nuclear power plant. 2 of them. Run by sailors. Holy cow. Yeah, we trust. Just so you know, the way that the Navy runs nuclear power is the best in the world. Hands down, proven day in, day out. It gives us the opportunity and the ability to run this warship around the world whenever we want to. It's unmatched by any nation in the world right now. And so it's thanks to them that we're able to do that. Yeah, so if you flew to get to San Diego for this event, you got more radiation in that flight here than our nukes do on an annual basis. All right, schedule. I talked about schedule. We got back on Sunday. We're going to be underway for a week in May doing nuclear training. Actually, we're going to get some more training team out here for that. And then our next big underway is going to be in July for 2X. We're going to get underway for another about 40 days long. We're going to operate. It's going to be the hardest that we have to operate as a strike group before our deployment in October. Before that, we're going to try to take an opportunity and reward the crew for the hard work that we did as we've gotten to this point. So if you haven't heard, this weekend's a 4-day weekend. We're going to take Friday and Monday off. And then is there more? Is there more XO? Absolutely. So then through the month of May, we're going to work 4-day work weeks. And then if we stay on top of our goal for maintenance, which is what perhaps the most important thing we do is keeping this ship operating, then we're going to look to try to keep that 4-day work week thing going through June. But I'm not going to promise any other weekends off other than the Juneteenth 4-day until we prove that we're on track for maintenance. So if we can keep that going, we'll keep that going. All right, so like XO said on the 1MC this morning, the ship is a dangerous place. OPSO had a wager that we would have our first injury within 70 seconds of getting underway. Fortunately, I haven't heard of that anything yet, so great job staying safe. Please do that. Continue to be safe as you walk around. There's no hurry to get anywhere on the ship today at all. He did mention if we have a casualty, and he rang the bell for us this morning. If you hear that, just make room in passageways. You don't know where the casualty is. XO's certified badasses do, and they're going to be running and hustling to get to the casualty. If they're wearing a red ball cap, red jumpers, coveralls, those are XO's certified badasses. So just stay out of their way, please. Okay. So I was just listening to the horn, the whistle. Just tell someone that we were turning left. That's all we were doing. Okay, so the next big event on the schedule, we have food being served here pretty soon. And then we're going to take these 2 aircraft elevators, and we're going to be running those from the hangar bay. They're going to come down. Are we ready to lower them right now? Probably not yet. But as soon as we can, we'll lower the aircraft elevators. And then in an orderly fashion, we'll fill them up with people, and we'll take you to the flight deck. And then we're going to clip them. And then we'll bring them back down to the hangar bay, we'll fill them with people, and then run them to the flight deck, and we'll over and over again until we're done, getting people up to the roof for the air power demo. The food's down here, like XO said, keep the food in the hangar bay, please. And then we'll go up to the flight deck, we'll watch the air power demo. Be careful up there. Again, it's a dangerous place. We've given y'all a pretty clear boundary of where not to go. Ball caps need to come off on the flight deck. Please don't take any, we call it fog, so anything that could fly away, because we definitely don't want to hurt an airplane during today's events. Okay, That's all I've got. Y'all have a great day. Enjoy the ship. Enjoy being on America's favorite aircraft carrier. Thanks, everybody. All right, here come the elevators. Carry on, please.